And hello everyone, welcome back. Cold Steel 4 here. It's time to take on Rufus and Black Alberich. Daddy and brother. Don't I have... Oh, alright. Usis and Alisa. Hey guys, how's it going? Nice jacket. I do like the jacket. Very snappy.
So, you've arrived.
Alberich, you could have put on a better suit for this.
Earlier than expected, too.
Yes, we've come for you, Rufus.
We have stern things to say to you before we forgive you.
Did you really think those two from Ouroboros would hold us up for long?
Stop making them seem trivial.
It doesn't matter. They've fulfilled their role.
Poor guys.
The only thing we require for the rivalry is the Ashen Awakener. Everyone else is none of our concern. The Azure Awakener included. The Sword of the End still has a role to play, however. Campanella and Maribel were to thin out your ranks, but they didn't even use their ion against you. How disappointing.
It's like they're not really even on your team.
How could you?
Man, say what you really mean, why don't you?
This guy has textbook villain written all over him.
You know, what textbook is this? Because most of the villains that we face in this game have some sort of understandable trauma that makes them seem evil, but they're actually good.
Ouroboros has their own priorities, and we have ours.
Yeah.
We can't expect outsiders to be fully invested in our plans, after all.
Yes, I suppose that's true. Their organization is only interested in observation. Further cooperation may not be necessary.
Today's just full of interesting info, huh?
That's a topic for another time, perhaps.
The wings stolen from the Steel Maiden's Divine Knight.
I would have liked another transformation for...
The Auric
for
Knight
us,
has
but
completely absorbed them now.
Sure.
That power was rightfully won by the Ashen Knight. It should have gone to Valimar.
I know, but Emma, apparently, after you win and the transformation process is happening, you can sneak in with a shank.
Rufus Alberich, Knight of Blood and Iron. The man before me is no brother of mine.
Oh, Usis, that's a bit harsh.
Interrupting a duel at the last minute. And for your own selfish reasons. Have you no honor?
He's trying to save the world.
He did the same thing back when he killed Grianos at the Infernal Castle.
You're pretty messed up for someone who's supposed to be the noblest of nobles.
I can't deny it. But even so, noble blood still runs through my veins. Banter aside, I had a war to manage on top of my duties as a Knight of Blood and Iron.
He's a busy guy.
Surely you can't fault me for picking the most efficient course of action. Oh, and by the way, I'm happy you were able to recover Milliam, even if she is simply a projection from the sword.
How dare you?
It's okay, guys. He's not wrong, you know.
Yeah.
What's up, Rufus? Long time no see.
See, we're all getting along. Stop being so grumpy, everybody.
Yes. You certainly surprised all of us back at the Grawl. But I'm happy, as a fellow Ironblood, that we were able to meet again. Although, I imagine my joy pales in comparison to Clara Lecter's.
Aw, don't sweat it. We didn't really have that many chances to hang out anyway.
Milliam, you're definitely one of a kind.
See, we're all getting along.
I think you're being a bit too cheerful given the situation.
Sorry to interrupt, but I believe this will have to do for our banter.
Aww.
We should begin the preparations now.
Okay, I suppose. I am not that invested, and no one here seems to be, but I suppose we have things to do.
This would have taken place during the Great Twilight's climax, but I suppose it may work out yet.
I don't know, you got the big old war going on.
Should you lose to Lord Rufus, he will obtain the Sword of the End, allowing us to be fully prepared for the final rivalry.
Sorry, but that's not how it's going to go.
You seem pretty confident that Rufus will win. No. Maybe it's not Rufus you place your faith in, but the Auric Knight.
Oh?
It's true that the Auric Knight has seemingly limitless potential, just like the Argent Knight.
Okay.
You see, the Divine Knights may appear to be equally powerful, but there is a hierarchy among them. They have engaged in many battles over the past centuries, each time being wiped from the annals of history. All as practice for the true rivalry of the Seven. The only knight that did not participate was the Ebon Knight.
Isn't the fact that Reams gotten as far as he did with the Ashen Knight kind of a concern then? That your hierarchy is maybe a little less sure than you should be?
It may interest you to know that even if a Divine Knight is destroyed, with time it will regenerate.
Fancy.
Their awakeners, however, often end up as undead abominations. Nosferatu.
Fancy.
Do you remember the field of endless blades you witnessed during your trial below Thor's?
Very roughly.
Each sword marked a Divine Knight's defeat, the grave of yet another of its awakeners.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Okay, there's like, I don't even want to bother counting, but like the idea that that is a true statement. Well, let's rest in the front here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17. So that's maybe 18. Maybe in that very first row there. As near as I could tell. It's kind of grainy. Gives us what? 6? It gives us 18 different times a Divine Knight has been defeated. There's only 6 of these guys that were active. Second row. There's at least 24 there. The idea that actually, if you're going to go with this huge field, just filled with swords, and that somehow nobody remembered any of this is kind of weird. There kind of been that many chances for them to have fought, unless like, you know, every 30 years these guys are going into battle.
I can't believe it.
Neither can I. The math doesn't check out.
So that's what they were.
In all the battles that occurred, 2 knights emerged victorious far more often than their brethren. Their strength is second only to the Ebon Knights. Surely by now you must know which ones I refer to, correct? They were, of course, the Auric Knight, brilliant as the sun, and the Argent Knight, which glows like the moon. Following them was the Crimson Demon with 1,000 weapons, the Vermilion Knight.
Yeah.
Compared to such supremely powerful machines, the Azure, Palatinate, and Ashen Knights are nothing.
Yeah, but again, the fact that the Ashen Knight has done as well as it's done should be a matter of concern.
Where does this guy get off?
Kinda pisses me off to hear him trash talk Ordine like that.
It's true that the kind of energy it gives off feels completely different from the others.
Man, I remember how we fought it once and we won.
And now that it has the Argent Knight's powers as well.
And then we fought it a second time and he ran. Well, we fought him. He just ran.
Precisely.
He snuck in and then ran.
You made a grave error in not properly absorbing the Azure Knight's energy. In your current state, you won't be able to make full use of the Palatinate and Vermilion Knight's powers. Frankly, I didn't have high expectations for Prince Cedric's ability to use the Vermilion Knight.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of feeling the same way about Cedric.
It makes things more convenient for us now that you've absorbed its power as well.
You just say whatever you want, don't you?
I like that he's like, we have to stop the banter now. I have evil monologuing to do.
But you don't have a damn clue what we're capable of.
Class 7's been through so many crucial moments together. Everything we did in the Civil War, the Grawl of Erebos.
Yeah. We didn't save Crow, though. He died in the Civil War. The Grawl kind of went poorly for us.
And in the course of those events, we lost some of our dearest friends.
They came back. Crow's right there. Milliam's a ghost.
Yet despite that, we never gave up.
We challenged foes we had no hope of defeating, getting help along the way whenever we needed it. No matter how hard it was, and even if it was only small steps, we kept moving forward all the same.
Yeah, and the new Class 7 is following in your footsteps.
No. You've already caught up to us, Yuna. Instead of walking in our shadow, you walk with us as equals.
Optimism, perseverance, and cooperation are what give us... No. They're what gives humanity true strength.
Gasp! What about resolve? I think you should have mentioned resolve.
Technology doesn't mean anything on its own. Without human hearts to guide it, it's nothing more than steel and circuits. Once the Great Twilight is over, you say you want to create a world ruled by the Black Workshop.
Yeah, that was very out of nowhere.
But if there isn't any heart in this cold world you want to make, then what's the point?
I'm sure when you made me and Tilly, you never expected us to have feelings. But we went way beyond what you expected. We pretty much became humans.
Yes, I believe this applies to
If
people
just
as
having
well.
feelings is all it takes to be human.
And it all points to one thing.
Right. We create meaning in our lives by our interactions with others. And it's the bonds between people that shape the world. The world you want to create is one completely under the Ebon Knight's control. A world where the inhabitants, like the gnomes, are enslaved to a higher power without wills of their own. Where people can't find meaning in their lives by struggling and helping each other to move forward. But is there really any meaning to a life like that?
Sure. I mean, meaning is something you make for yourself. So unless everyone's mind controlled. But I mean...
That same tired rhetoric.
Like... hasn't been really a topic that has been...
Actually,
that much we've come along
I
with.
agree with that.
Oh well.
Still, don't think yourselves unique. I have experienced my own fair share of hardship and struggle.
Yeah! Yeah, Rufus is like, yeah, well, I had struggles of my own, and people helped me, and I helped others, and you know, yada yada yada.
And ultimately, I have no plans to serve anyone either. Not the Ebon Knight, nor Chancellor Osborne. My path is clear. I will be the one to surpass my father.
See, Rufus is an interesting place for me. Because we didn't get enough... and this may be a problem with the way they had to introduce things, but Rufus, you have potential, but I've never really grasped your character. You're this whole, I will defeat my father, which is Osborne as a surrogate. Sure. I guess.
The Holy Sword of Vishnard.
That's one of the twin blades the Alberich family used to slay Nosferatu in ages past.
Waha!
Usus, you too?
Yeah, we know about
the
this.
other one?
Ah, so Arnaud delivered the Holy Sword of Elvars to you. This is simply perfect. We can have ourselves one more sparring match before the rivalry.
Do as you wish, but we must begin our preparations.
Yay, banter! A robot.
The original combat shell. That's right.
Even Estelle and the others had a tough time dealing with it.
It pains me to see what's become of you, Father. But I still believe in the love that you had for Mother and me.
Barely knew it. Oh, yeah.
So I'll prove it. Right here and now. I'll prove to you that your love was not a lie.
I love how this works out. I believe you loved us!
Stubborn as
Which is
ever,
why we'll
Ms.
punch you in the
Reinford.
face
You let
again
me know.
and again. Oh, he's possessed. Isn't he?
You leave me no choice but to snuff out
Well,
that
I guess we
foolish
knew that,
hope of
didn't
yours
we?
for good. To prove to you
Actually,
that
she
my
should know that
master
too
is
at this point.
world's only truth. Not Chancellor Osborne, nor the Lionheart Emperor. No, I will serve Ishmelga to the very end.
Alright, well, he's possessed, so we get to save him later, I guess.
This will be it, Eustace.
Oh, then she can have a happy family all over again.
Your last opportunity to challenge me before I transcend humanity. Now, let us cross blades.
Wait, does he mean...
I don't know what he means.
You damn fool!
What does he mean?
Allow me to grant you eternal despair.
Now come, show us what you're capable of.
Alright, well. Item. Battle scope. Mr. Alberich. So we got a guy under mind control, or possession, however you want to put it. Fighting the brother that we're not really... I don't know. I don't really know what his whole deal is. He plays his cards very close to his chest. Apparently, you know, again, he doesn't seem like he's like, I'm going to destroy the world.
Let's go.
So...
Ignite!
Behold!
Smash with this. Smash with this.
It's my turn.
So, yeah, you got over almost 6... Yeah, Alberich, you're going to die first.
Now.
An opening!
Take this! Not a holy thunder!
Unforgivable!
Leave it to me. Arcus act.
Leave it to me. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's go!
Leave it to me. What? Shine over us all.
It's my turn! Now!
It's mine.
Yeah!
You have my thanks.
Twilight lightning.
Very well.
Through.
Hold back!
Very well. Arcus, activate.
Let's go! Yeah!
Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you.
Let's go!
Turn it. Shut up! Weak! Damn you!
Leave it to me.
Did I just... I stunned Alberich! That's amazing.
Now!
Arrogant fools! Don't think you've won yet.
Alright.
Here I come!
Divine shield, protect us!
What will you make of this?
Creepy
The
eyeballs!
advent of your demise.
But I have complete immunity.
Perish! Luciferian art!
Dink!
Holy flame.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, we're still doing good in health.
There.
It's my turn.
Let's go. Now.
It's mine.
Let's go.
Hold back.
I'll handle this. Now.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not have you cast magic.
Let's do it.
An opening. See. Take this. It's down.
It's mine.
Show of valor. Take this. It's down.
It's mine.
It's my turn.
It's my turn.
I would like somebody to have the free spell, so...
This is my seek holy light. Take that, Gabriel Arrow! Repent for your sins.
It's my turn. Eternally.
I'll handle this.
It's free.
Thanks, you have my thanks.
My turn.
Less than 90k.
It's off balance.
Good
Thanks. Leave it to me.
Ignite.
Very well.
Unforgivable.
Good
Thanks.
Let's go.
Let's go.
It's my turn.
Behold, next.
Yeah, feeling good about this.
It's my turn. They're open.
An opening.
What will you make?
Eternally flow. First.
And no more Black Alberich.
Fools!
Not bad at all. Show me more.
My turn. There.
It's time I fought eternity. Carve this into your flesh. Agrius Caliber!
I bet. I like it. It's got a good visual look to it.
Leave it to me. Divine shield.
Leave it to me.
I'll handle it. It's off balance.
There. Let's go.
Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do...
Ignite.
There we are.
It's my turn. They're open.
An opening.
Yes. There.
My turn.
It's my turn. It's down.
It's mine.
None of my watch.
Very well.
There we are. Is that the most... you know what? 90% damage reduction? That's too good. You know what?
Like the
Noble Arc. 30% damage boost.
Eternally flow. First.
Do that one. And then this one.
Leave it to me.
160k.
Yes. There.
Damn you. Very well. They're open.
An opening.
Yes.
Brace your... Blinding light. Gather in my blade. Iola's Saber!
Stabby stab.
Yes. Yeah.
It's my turn.
I'll handle it.
My turn.
Holy flip. Let's go.
Let's go.
My turn.
You know what? Let's keep up the 12 turns of it. It's just a very good power up.
Leave it to me. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And smash.
I swear upon my sword, evil will not prevail.
All right. You know what? We're gonna take our break here. And we can do their dialogue and the night fight next time. Thank you all for watching. Oh no, Rufus is kind of that weird spot for me. He doesn't seem particularly evil. He just kind of did his thing. He doesn't... I guess we just didn't interact with him much. He just seemed kind of a guy. He was noble and hardworking and intelligent. And up to who knows what. Yeah. Maybe a problem of having them to transition groups. We didn't get more about him because we didn't have uses all the time. Oh well. Talk to you soon.